I want to tell you a little bit about Law Crossing today and why it's different than any other job board you've ever been on. It's a phenomenal source for jobs and a phenomenal career-changing tool for law students and attorneys all over the United States. First of all, Law Crossing works for you, the people that are looking for jobs, the people that are interested in knowing what's in the market. It doesn't work for advertisers. Every other job board out there, The Ladder, Monster, Careerville, Indeed, you name it. I've lost track of how many job boards there are. They function primarily by selling classified ads to employers. And as a consequence, the only jobs you're seeing on sites like that are the ones the employers are paying $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 to post on a website. We're different, completely different. What we do is we go out and we look at every law firm website, and we look at every corporation website, and we see every single job we can find. We take all those jobs that are in the legal profession and we bring them together and we put them on our site. And once we put them on our site, the results are phenomenal. The closest competitor to Law Crossing has about 4,000 legal jobs. Not even that, 3,000 something. Our site has over, and this is hard to believe, but it's true, 130,000 legal jobs. Over 130,000 legal jobs are on Law Crossing. That's a massive number, and that's today. You know, the economy can take a turn, there might be 100,000, but it's almost always above 100,000 jobs. We find every single job out there. If it's a small law firm in South Dakota, chances are we're going to find their jobs. If it's a small corporation in Illinois, chances are we're going to find their legal jobs. We're doing everything we can to bring every single legal job to you because we know how important it is. Why is it important to know about all the jobs in the legal market? It's the most important possible thing you can do. By knowing every single job in the legal market that's open, you give yourself the opportunity to apply to every job that's open that matches your subject matter and interest. You can find a firm or a corporation that makes you happier in terms of its culture. You can find a firm or corporation that makes you more money. In some cases, we've had members quadruple their salary. You can find a firm or corporation that's closer to your house. You can find a firm or corporation or government office, even no matter what your legal job you're looking for, that's going to give you more satisfaction in your life and make you happier. If you've ever wanted more out of your life, you need to come to a site like Law Crossing because we're really someone that can help you in your legal career. When you look at other job boards that are public job boards, they're public. That means it's almost like going to a public swimming pool that's crowded. You're not going to have a lot of room to move around, and your chances of getting the job are actually a lot slimmer. Why is that? Take an ad, put it on the Super Bowl and advertise your job board, and tons of people are going to be applying to it. It's that simple. And that's exactly what happens with jobs on Monster and other sites like that. Someone posts a legal job, they get hundreds and hundreds of applications. If you're not someone that applies in the first hour or two, your chances are very, very slim because that employer is going to be overwhelmed. Our site is private. That means that the only people that we're allowing to see the jobs are people that are paying our membership fees. Our site costs $29.95 a month, and we don't offer specials. Our site, we can intentionally raise the price to keep the membership down. We do not want a lot of members on Law Crossing. We want to keep the jobs exclusive, and they are exclusive. Most employers these days are putting their jobs on their websites. Some are advertising in small community newspapers. We're trying to find those jobs. On the websites, we find almost all of them. We find them within hours of them going live on the websites using our sophisticated technology. Law Crossing is an incredible service. I want to give you some more information about Law Crossing because I think it's really, really important for you to understand. In 2007, Law Crossing was ranked the 72nd fastest growing company in the United States by Inc. magazine. We're very, very good at what we do. Lots of people want to be members of our site, and by keeping the price high, we're keeping them out. But the fact of the matter is we are an exceptional company. We're someone that goes all out for you. We're working 24 hours a day to find jobs for you. We have over 500 employees. We own buildings. We own printing facilities. We're doing everything we can to make sure that we're getting jobs for you. And it's important, exceptionally important, because your career demands it. Attorneys may look for a job once, twice, 3, 4 times a decade. And some people may look for a job once, twice, 3 times in their lives. And when you look for a job, you better have as many options available to you as possible. You better know what's out there. That's especially true when the economy is not in great shape like it is now. I really think that you should belong to Law Crossing. If you don't, our members will appreciate it. But if you do, you're really going to benefit. We have thousands and thousands of testimonials on our site. People come to our site from all over the world and join and have great things happen to them. And the same thing's probably going to happen to you too if you join today. If you're already a member, you know what the site's like, and you know how far we go and how much information we get and how hard we're working. In the past couple months, we've doubled our staff because we've known that the economy is in bad shape, and we've got even more jobs out there than we had before. The quality of the jobs on Law Crossing is outstanding. The first jobs to go live on our site are jobs from real employers. We're not trying to put jobs from recruiting firms on there first because a lot of those are fluff, and we know they're not real jobs, some of them. We're putting jobs from every real employer out there we can possibly find. We're doing everything we can to really, really do a good job for you. I hope, personally, that you join Law Crossing. I'm an attorney, and I practiced for 3 years, and as an attorney, I know how important it is to really know what's out there in the market. I think that this tool is something that's really, really going to help you. I encourage you to join. I want you as one of our members, and I hope you are a member. Personally, as a private company, we do everything we can to remain independent from advertisers. We have some companies like Attorney Resume and others that are our companies, but we really do our best to remain independent. And by remaining independent, we're able to bring you every single job and without commercial interest. We don't care what jobs come on our site. They just have to be real jobs. We get every job we can find through our research and put it on there. Remember, Law Crossing is a research organization. It's not a sales organization. And there's a huge, huge difference. I'm a former law professor. I know about research. This is probably the most incredible research project I've ever undertaken. Starting Law Crossing took over 2.5 years of research, and in addition, planning and training, because people have to know how to classify jobs and everything inside, of a law firm and a corporation. It's very, very difficult to teach. A final thing about Law Crossing, and it's something I think that you really need to think about. Your career is a commodity, and what happens to you in the market is basically determined on what you know and the information you know. It's no different than if you had a loaf of bread. If you sell a loaf of bread in a market that's crowded with other people trying to sell loaves of bread, that's going to drive your price down. As a commodity, when you sell yourself, you need to get the highest price possible. You need to put yourself in the best conditions possible, and you need to find the job that matches what you want the most possible. And Law Crossing gives you that option. Remember, if you think about your career like a commodity, who in their right mind would go to one website or with a few jobs and sell themselves to the first person that comes along? But that's what most people do. When you have Law Crossing, you have every option there is out there, and it works. I'd also like to encourage you, when you join Law Crossing today, stay a member. Far too many people think that their job search ends like when they find a job, and it can happen very, very quickly on Law Crossing. I mean, it might happen in a matter of hours. I've seen it before. But the point is, you need to monitor the market. Think about yourself and your career like a stockbroker thinks about stocks. They're always watching the stock market, even if they don't have stocks in certain positions, because they know that a certain opportunity could appear, or that the market may be going bad in the sector they're in and they need to get out of it. That's what Law Crossing does for you. It empowers you. You've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on your education in many cases. You've worked exceptionally hard. $29.95 a month to know what's out in the market, to monitor your career, is the best possible investment you can make. I strongly encourage you to stop this video right now and go and register for Law Crossing. I want you as a member. We all want you as a member. The site's going to help you, and I really, really think it's something that's going to be good for you. God bless you. Thank you very much. I'm Harrison Barnes, CEO and founder of Law Crossing.